welcome to your reading. We are going to look at how your spirit guides view you. This was a requested reading, so if you would like to comment your request for future readings, you can do so down below. In the description box, there's a link if you would like to suggest something anonymously. If not, you can drop down in the comment section and let me know what you want to see next. So if you chose this pile, this is your image. All right, Spirit. Blood on my hands. I'm gonna need hot agua. Your spirit guides feel like you feel guilty about something. Group 1, you're carrying guilt and shame. All right, give me accurate answers for group 1. What do they need to know about how their spirit guides view them? Victimization. Yeah, the bully. Your tendency to intimidate others helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. This came out in reverse, but my deck is upside down, so I'm not going to take it. It's something about the way that you make your money or the way that you have made your money. Your spirit guides feel like you have figured out the material realm and how to acquire the things that you want. So material comforts come easy to you. I'm not saying that you don't work for what you have, but it feels like you work so hard because you're trying to prove something. And you're trying to prove it to other people instead of trying to prove this to yourself. Tell me more. Vampire in reverse. Group 1, your spirit guides are kind of getting onto you about some things in this reading, so take a deep breath. There's an aspect, well, I'll say it this way. There's something really dark within you. You're showing up in the world as like a very dark, shadowy energy, and I feel like your spirit guides want you to learn how to transmute this energy so that it works in your favor and so it doesn't deplete the people around you. You're somebody that could be really introverted, but you put yourself in situations where you have to be extroverted because you are feeding off of the approval, the validation, and the energy of others. So they really want you to change your attitude. They feel like the way that you view the world is really dark and pessimistic, and it's not helping you achieve what you truly want to achieve in life. It feels like you guys have a lot of material comforts. You've touched a lot of money. You have a lot of nice things. Some of you could have just came into some money recently, is what I just heard. But they want you to be aware of your plans. Like they want you to work on the inside. Your spirit guides kind of feel like you have this energy it's so powerful and you don't know how to use it properly. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who's supposed to be, I think the word is a vigilante. I might have to look it up. They feel like you are mourning, you're grieving, and this, like, you look like you are clothed in your grief. Despite what you put on, despite how you dress, how you style your hair, do your makeup, how you show up in the world on an energetic level, is you show up as somebody that's been through a lot of neglect, a lot of pain, a lot of loss. You are grieving something and it's showing up in your aura. So in the spiritual realm, it's almost like they want you to get this negative energy off of you. Get this dark energy off of you. Depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Some of you wear your darkness to protect you. But that's not who you really are. It's like you want to wear the dark parts outside so people can just assume that you are a dark person, so people won't bother you, intimidate you, try you, push you, confront you. You guys don't like confrontation at all. Y'all avoid confrontation. One more card. Dilettante. Okay, I understand this a little bit better. So this group, your spirit guides look at you as somebody that has been bullied, somebody that has been neglected, somebody that dealt with a lot of situations that put you in a state of fear and worry and anxiety. And what happened is you started to show up in the world as somebody that doesn't need other people. You showed up in the world as more of like, the word I'm hearing is predator, but like thinking about this from a primal aspect, it's like a defense mechanism. I'm seeing birds. I can't think of the name of this bird, but there's this bird that its feathers go up when he's trying to defend himself, when he sees a predator approaching, and he's really just trying to make himself look bigger than what he really is. So they feel like you are somebody that tries to make yourself seem big when you don't even realize that people already can feel your power. Like, you don't have to make yourself look a certain way. Your power is felt. With the vampire and the bully being here, you're the type of person that can walk into the room and everybody feels you. Everybody feels your energy. In fact, your energy is like, it can consume other people really easily. And now I'm thinking about Avatar, when Aang was trying to, he was so powerful and he was a little boy. He was so powerful and he was afraid to use his power because the few times that he tried to use his power, he hurt other people. But he still had to learn how to control his power because he was the Avatar. He had a big purpose and he was supposed to help other people, but he was so afraid of his own power that he never fully stepped into it. And instead he became like, I just feel like the way that they're showing this to me, you guys can try to embody what you think your power is or how you think other people view you. But your power is so much greater than that. And your power is actually, if you guys practiced stepping into your power and you practice constraint, you would notice that you feel more in balance when you try to have a subtle power about yourself. It's a power that's felt, but it's not overwhelming and destructive. So many of you could be artists. Your spirit guides want you to know that you're super, super talented. Whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish. I see a lot of you guys are very crafty. You could be good at putting things together from scratch. You could enjoy cooking, painting, crafting, gardening, any type of art. You guys really like to do it. In fact, art is really important to you, group 1. You should continue doing art, even if it's something that you maybe you pick it up and then you put it back down and then you pick it up again. It's okay. You should always do something artistic because that's a way for you to express yourself, and that's also a way for you to get this power in control. Your sacral energy is the same space that your creativity comes from. It's the space where you can channel a lot of passion and sensual, sexual energy. So I see you guys focusing on that in the near future. Yeah, there's a darkness to you, group 1. That's probably why you chose that picture. Blood on my hands. I'm gonna need hot agua. You can, what do you say? You can meet your mate. I don't know. Or I can say it in patois. Some of y'all could be Jamaican or you have West Indian roots. Because I'm seeing a chicken. So if you practice some sort of, like you do sacrifices and stuff like that, sacrifices are not going to fix all of your problems. Group 1, you still have to work on the inside. Okay, so that's for somebody. That's really specific. This is kind of interesting. I hope it was helpful for you, group 1. If it was, please like the video, comment down below, and tell me which pile you chose. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified for my next post. Follow the community tab to stay notified with what's going on the channel. And if you would like to book a metaphysical counseling session, a reading, or a spiritual consultation, you can do so with the link provided down in the description box. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. We're going to look into how your spirit guides view you. This was a requested reading. Why is that so hard to say? This was a requested reading. If you would like to request a reading, you can do so anonymously by clicking the anonymous link down in the description box, or you can drop down in the comment section and tell me your request. Okay. Group 2, this is your picture. Let's see what comes out. I feel like I'm talking to some Pisceans. I'm also seeing Taurus. You're spoiled. Group 2. Tell me more. How do group 2 spirit guides see them? The Hermit. Yeah, blessed in highly favored. So your spirit guides view you as somebody that really likes their alone time. This is actually very different than the previous pile. You don't really like to hang out with a lot of people. I heard that if you do hang out with people, it's usually at your house or at their house or like a small gathering. Your spirit guides know that you really like to spend a lot of time alone, and you like to spend time alone because it serves your personal creativity. You spend a lot of time exploring yourself. They're showing me that you are a very, very deep person. You're a very deep thinker. And a lot of times you tend to seek solitude. So I feel like for a lot of you, when you come home from work, you like to be left alone. You don't really want to talk to anybody. Your spirit guides are telling me that you can be oversensitized by a lot of different things. So certain sounds, certain smells, certain sounds. There's a lot outside of you that can affect you, group 2. You're really sensitive to energy. And you can be prone to escapism. Vampire. People drain you. People are always draining you. You are so sensitive to energy. You can feel other people's thoughts. You can feel people's eyes on you. Your spirit guides want you to understand that this is a superpower. This is a blessing and not a curse. So you guys should really try and focus on yourself, but also recognize that you can't control what's going on outside of you. But you also shouldn't always try to escape like escape your problems or escape your sensitivities. In certain situations, you will have to learn how to control your sensitivities. But make time to take care of yourself and make time to soothe yourself. A lot of you create art, or you like to spend a lot of time romanticizing your life. I'm seeing somebody that takes a lot of pictures, spends a lot of time doing their hair, or spends a lot of time decorating, making their place look nice. You could enjoy gardening, flowers, beautifying yourself, candlelit dinners, solo candlelit dinners, solo dates, solo trips. Like, you really enjoy your own company. What else can you tell me? How do they view group 2? At times you can get really paranoid, group 2. At times you think that people are attacking you. People are sending you evil eye. People are like coming after you. With the vampire here, that could be true. But it won't affect you if you keep your vibrations high. Damsel. Yeah, definitely talking to a Pisces, Taurus, or Libra. Virgo is out here too. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. You're kind of like a princess or a prince, or you're just somebody who you enjoy fantasy, you enjoy novelty. You're drawn to intricate things that you can pick apart. You have the mind of an engineer. You have the mind of somebody that can take stuff apart and put it back together. I do feel like your spirit guides want you to learn how to rely on yourself more. So like I said, self-soothing is something that you guys are learning how to do. And I feel like you're learning healthy ways to do it, or that's something that they really want you to focus on. Finding healthy ways to soothe yourself after you've been overstimulated, after you're drained, when you're lacking inspiration. For those of you that are artists, writers, poets, dancers, singers, painters, film, whatever it is that you do, there's a creative aspect to it, and I feel that your spirit guides recognize that you get burnt out quick. Angel, helping those in need with no expectation in return. Your guides view you as somebody that's really sweet, really kind. You have a good heart, and you like to help people. But oftentimes you struggle because you don't understand why other people are not the same way that you are. You don't understand why other people don't feel the things that you feel. You don't understand why other people are not as sensitive as you are. I just heard you didn't feel that. Like, you guys feel things that other people do not feel. You have a strong intuition. You could get a gut feeling that something is going to happen and it happens immediately. Your head is always in the clouds. You're definitely somebody who's constantly, I don't know, some of y'all could read like erotic fiction or something like that, or you write erotic fiction, fan fiction. You do something with your imagination, like you express your imagination in a creative way. They view you as somebody that sees a lot of situations in black or white. You never really find middle ground. You're a person of extremes. You could lean far left or lean far right a lot of the times. Your hair is really important to you, group 2. You could spend a lot of time doing your hair, playing in your hair. You get a lot of compliments on your hair. Your divine masculine is a bit wounded. They want you to pay attention to that. Your inner masculine is wounded. Something has happened that threw off your security, your balance, your sense of protection. And that's forcing you to heal that so that you can step into your feminine energy of being able to receive abundance and being able to bask in knowing that you are taken care of. Some of y'all are worrying about money. Your spirit guides know that you're worried about money. And the answer to that is to take more care of yourself and take good care of what you have. And continue to be sweet. Continue to be an angel. And make sure that you're not draining other people the way that they drain you. Vampire did come out for the previous pile. Make sure you're not depending on other people to make you feel good, group 2. People should add to your happiness, but you shouldn't be dependent on anything to make you feel good. You really have to practice finding that within, using your own power to heal yourself and to make you feel good. Yeah. One more card for group 2. Goddess. Yeah. You're in a season of shifting from healing your masculine energy so that you can bask and rest in your feminine energy. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. You're a bit of a hedonist, group 2, but that's literally why you're here. You're here to enjoy life and its pleasures. You are here to be helped, but you're also here to be a blessing to other people. I'm hearing, I can't think of the name of the song, but there's a line in the song where they say relying on the kindness of strangers. There's a lot of strange people or a lot of people who are ready to help you or people that are just, that look forward to helping you. People that want to see you grow, want to see you prosper. They're all around you. But you have to get out of this darkness so that you can be open to receiving that type of energy. You have to give it to yourself first. And you have to stop worrying about, like, you need to protect yourself, but you need to be more focused on taking down those barriers, those walls of protection that you put up. There's people that are trying to come in that have gifts for you, offerings for you, love to give, abundance to give, but you've created these really high walls where it's almost impossible for them to get through to you, to give you those offerings. Yeah. Well, that's what I have for you, group 2. If this reading resonated for you, please like the video, comment down below, and tell me which pile you chose. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified for my next post. And hit the community tabs to stay up to date with what's going on the channel. If you would like to book a metaphysical counseling session, a personal reading, or a spiritual consultation, you can do so. The link is going to be down in the description box. And yeah, that's it for this reading, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to look into how your spirit guides view you. Now, I'm going to tell you, right after I finished group 2, I had a channeled song for this group, and it's a song by Diddy Dirty Money. And it's something about, the part that I kept hearing in my head is, when I make love to you, that's when the fire, wait. When I make love to you, that's when the lie becomes the truth. I don't know why I'm talking about fire. So group 3, that could be a message for you guys. It's when the fire turns to rain and falls, and that pain gets good to you. So y'all are definitely some sort of alchemist, and your spirit guides view you as somebody that is super, super, super powerful. You're very much in touch with your power, and you know how to alchemize your power. You know how to channel your power. And I'm also seeing somebody with lasers beaming out of their eyes. Your eyes, group 3, can stare into the depths of somebody's soul. When you are upset, people can tell. It's in your eyes, it's in your gaze. I'm also seeing a lot of you stare off. So you can have moments where you're having visions, or you're stuck in a daydream, or you just tend to kind of be in your own world a lot of the time. For me to get all of this off before I even start pulling cards, I feel like for a lot of you, you are a channeler. Your spirit guides want you to know that. Making love makes me weak and makes me strong, and truthfully, can't believe it's been so long. Let's see what comes out for this group. I feel like if the Lover comes out, I won't be surprised. Alright, Spirit. I have your answers for group 3. How does group 3 spirit guides see them? How do they view them? see them. Y'all definitely take your time with whatever it is that you do. The Rebel came out. Is this upside down? It is. You're very different, group 3. You are meant to stand out. You are not meant to be a part of the crowd as much as you're meant to lead. You are a leader. At times, you may even seem like a social outcast. You may seem super antisocial. Some of you will resonate with those labels, but for a lot of you, I feel like your mind is always somewhere thinking about how you can affect the world in a big way, thinking about how you can use your authority and your power to affect social change. You guys definitely reject anything that you feel is outdated or doesn't serve your inner needs or the needs of the collective. Okay, some of y'all could be protesters, or you recently were protesting for something, advocating for something. You definitely stand up for other people. Okay, Goddess, Vampire, and Healer. I'm not going to take all of these because they all came out at once. But this is the type of energy that I'm kind of picking up for y'all. Two more cards. One at a time. Artist. That's why I was singing that song. Some of y'all are songwriters. Making love is weak and makes me strong. It's been so long. I feel like y'all view your art as like making love, or you view making love as art. Whatever it is, you take your time. Your spirit guides recognize that you are somebody that cannot be rushed. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to live symbolically. Yeah, your spirit guides notice that you see the signs. Whenever they're trying to communicate to you, you recognize the signs. You may actually do you could make hasty decisions based off of your interpretation of signs and synchronicities. And this is something that they are learning about you. Some of y'all have some, like your spirit guides clock in and out, you know. Some of them stay with you for a long time. Others join you in your journey for a particular season or moment. And I feel like there's some spirit guides that have been sent to you that are just now getting to know you, understand you, and they're recognizing how easy it is to communicate with you. Some of your spirit guides are used to working with people that take a long time to see the signs, or it just takes a long time for certain people to recognize what's being said or conveyed. But like I said, this group, it feels like y'all are channelers. And so you pick stuff up really quickly. How do they view group 3? How does group 3 spirit guides view them? Could have been drawn to another pile because I mentioned this card in another group. The Hedonist inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Your spirit guides feel like you're just here to, a lot of you desire, or you're living a life where you're just like this free-spirited artist that attracts abundance in many different forms. You are a rebel. You don't care to live the way that a lot of people have been accustomed to living. Many of you are breaking generational curses and patterns of behavior. Some of you, it's not necessarily a curse, it's just like a mindset or a way of living that you are here to shift or change. You're like the black sheep, okay? You're the person in your bloodline that is here to do things a little bit differently. And because you have this strong foundation and example of how to do things that please society, you have an understanding of like why people do the things that they do. You're very self-aware, group 3. They just said your self-awareness doesn't always equal empathy. Okay. But your self-awareness helps you understand why people do what they do, why they accept what they accept, and how people are conditioned. So okay, this is random, or it may seem random, but your spirit guides are saying that you really are, they notice how you're very cautious about what you put into your body. So you can have a special diet, or maybe you don't eat unless you know who cooked the food. You could like to eat at home. You like to cook at home. Some of you may even be of a particular faith, like you may only eat halal meats or kosher meats, or only use products that are safe, that were like prepared in a certain way. Y'all know people who are like Muslim or Jewish, and they're practicing not eating things if they weren't prepared in a certain way, not buying products that, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's halal. I can't remember off the top of my head, but y'all are very funny about what you put onto your body. I'm seeing detergent, so I feel like a lot of you are very funny about detergent. Okay, they're just showing me stuff at this point, really random stuff. You're very free-spirited, and you're able to see things from a higher perspective. And this keeps you so far ahead of others. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. You really like looking at yourself. You spend a lot of time looking at yourself, grooming yourself, pampering. Some of y'all get your nails done around the clock. You go get your hair washed and redone regularly. Like you take really good care of yourself, group 3. This group is really positive. You take really good care of yourself, and you're kind of just living a very lavish life, no matter what you have in the physical. It feels like you guys have everything that you need and more to live comfortably and to live a life that is very pleasing to you. You are living for yourself, not for anybody else. I do feel like you are trying to be an example of being authentic and creating your own path for yourself. You're kind of like the rebel's champ. You inspire a lot of other rebellious people, or people who are just not going to walk down the path that everybody else has walked down. You inspire those people. So people who think that they are rebellious are inspired by you, because you take it to a whole nother level. And I'm not seeing destructive behaviors at all. I'm just seeing you guys reject things that don't serve your inner needs that don't fit the life that you see for yourself. So that's really nice. Group 3. The Samaritan. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Many of you may even be like backpackers, or that's something that you want to do. Your spirit guides know exactly what it is that you want to do in life, and they want to support you through it. Could even be an acrobat or a gymnast, or you're like some sort of athlete. You have an athletic frame or athletic body, or yeah, you could be really bendy, really flexible. You're definitely a risk taker. You like a challenge. Yeah. I could be talking to somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't have to be, but I do see that you're a very passionate person, group 3. And that's how your spirit guides view you. I'm actually getting really lightheaded. So I'm going to close this reading. But I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like the video, comment down below, and tell me which pile you chose. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified for my next post. And follow the community tab to stay up to date with what's going on the channel. And if you would like to book with me, if you would like a personal reading, a spiritual consultation, metaphysical counseling session, at the time of this recording, my books are open, and you can find all my information down in the description box. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.